Thanks so much for checking out the lesson. This is such a perfect solo. I think it's one of Trey's best studio solos ever, and it really blends sort of minor feeling things with major things perfectly. So just to set things up a little bit, I think I should first explain what the chords are that are happening behind the solo, and it's really simple. So what is happening behind the solo rhythmically is going to be an E flat, and then E flat over D, B flat, and then we go up to a C. We'll be playing against that change. The first couple changes happen in one measure, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get right into it. I've got 4 sections. So to kick it off, I'm going to play this first section and then talk you through it. Okay, so a bend on 6th fret here. Think of it as like this kind of C minor pentatonic. It's like in that zone. We're going to do a bend up. We come down to the 4th fret, to the 3rd fret. That's all on the B string. And then with the ring finger, hit 5 a G. And just real quick, to put that in context, the first chord was the E flat, so we're bending up to the major third of that. When we come down, we're targeting the major third of the B flat chord, and then we're targeting the major third of the C chord. So it's all about targeting chord tones here, in particular the thirds. Moving on from there, Trey's going to do almost like a little sus4 kind of, kind of like a sus4 to the major third, and then he hits a C up here. So that's all still against the C chord. Then from there, he hits another C major. It's not quite a triad because he goes the root, the third, and then the octave. Then he hits a B flat, which is the 5th of the E flat chord. And then, now that part's subtle but really cool because what he's doing there is he's pre-bending from the note D, which is the major third of that B flat chord. And he comes down to C, the root of the C chord. So it's just, it fits everything absolutely perfectly. I'm going to play this second section and then break it down for you. So we're going to start on 6 of the B string. Okay, there's some subtle things that really will go a long way to getting it to sound more like what Trey's doing there. Okay, we bend on the 6th fret of the B string like we started out, but this time he's going to bend up, down, up real quick, and then back down. And then, before going to the next part, there's a rake down on the way where he's hitting some muted strings, and it really makes a big difference. Although, if you're not really listening for it, it may go kind of unnoticed. So like that. Then he's going to go up a whole step, do the same kind of rake. And then on the 8th fret of the E string, same kind of rake. Like that. Then we come on up here to the 11th fret of the E string. And then a bend on 10 with a little extra vibrato and stuff. This bend from the 11th fret is actually kind of tricky because you want to bend up and you come down, it's toward the minor third, but you don't fully commit to the minor third. It's a little slightly sharp in the best kind of way. More like that. And you can hear a lot of that raking happening. So I think the thing that really makes that sound so incredible are those little subtleties, the raking, the vibrato that's happening toward the tail of the note, the little, like, not even quarter bend, on a minor third. Those little details really add up to making, Trey's sound so special. So let's move on to the third section. I'm going to play this and then break it down again. start things off with this bend on the 13th fret again, kind of up and down and up and down with a little vibrato at the end. Then we go to 15. That right there, if you can picture a D shape for a C chord, that's really where he's coming from. It's just that he's going like this. As the middle finger hits 13 of B, you slide down, hit the 12th fret of G, and then your index hits 10 and slides down. And because there's a B flat in there against that C major, it gives off some of that Mixolydian flavor that I was kind of mentioning earlier. If it had just been like that, that would be just more kind of straight up major, but that B flat in there gives it that 7th chord kind of sound, or Mixolydian kind of sound. Okay, then the next little piece, the last little section of this third part is going to go. So that is, again, coming from this C shape, we're grabbing the third, the major third, and the root of it on the 14th fret of D and the 13th fret of the B string. As he slides down, he's hitting a B flat. Again, that's the 5th of the E flat chord that is happening at that time. As he moves down to the end of this little part we were looking at, he does just a little kind of trilly minor pentatonic thing. Like that. So if you want to picture C minor pentatonic, you know, a thing like that, you could do it with your pinky or ring finger. Let's get into the last section here. So the solo in the studio version here actually goes on for a little bit longer. It's kind of fading out, but that's where I'm going to choose to kind of cap it for now. So we have another bend on 13. And it's almost a pre-bend. Then you come back down, and then 12. Then we do a half bend on 15. Now that right there is cool because we're playing an E flat, or well, the rest of the band's playing an E flat there, so we're giving it this really kind of suspended feel by hitting that D right there against the E flat. Then he just comes down and does another little, you know, almost like the thing he did earlier. It's just a little more slow paced. And he just pulls off a few times. And if we were to put that in the context of like C minor kind of stuff, because there's an A natural in there, it gives off more of a Dorian flavor. Now this next part's really light and subtle. I probably played it a little louder than Trey's playing it, but he does this really cool thing where he slides from 10 of G to 9, and then 9 to 8. So right there, this is still against the C. And then when he goes, that's a 4 to a third. And then from the major third to the minor third, in this really quick lick where he jumps up an octave to 11 of E, and then a little slide. I like to jump with the middle finger, pull off 8 to 7 on G string, and then A string, 7, 8, 10. Which is resolving up to the 5th of the C chord. Another example of how he's just timing these certain chord tones. Most of them have been thirds. In this case, he resolves up to a 5th. And it sounds so perfect because everything just locks in between the melody that's happening and the chord being played under it. Hope you enjoyed that and got something out of it as always. Let me know if you have any suggestions for songs you want to see a lesson on, a topic, a riff, a solo, whatever it is. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.